Thursday, May 12th, 2016. Well, it looks like we're going to have a choice between either a fascist Trump or a fascist Hillary. So, the presidential elections are getting pretty pathetic. And I support Jill Stein with Green Party, but to me the Green Party is too damn conservative. We need a hardcore, radical, revolutionary party. And especially here in the U.S.A., because we're so bombarded by so much crap that I look at the U.S. population as the zombie population. Zombies. And I look at apathy, but it's killing us. It kills us with neglect. It kills us with people not caring about each other. It kills us with people thinking that they can do nothing about it. They're like passive, submissive slaves. Many aren't even slaves because they don't even got a job. So we got to look at connected reality and just do what we can to, same story here, raise consciousness, awaken the masses, and work on ourselves, because it comes down to us on the individual level. And I'm still sober, I'm still relatively sane, and I'm still at the Shasta Hotel in this hellhole, and I know I should appreciate a hellhole that I got, knowing that there's some who don't even have a hellhole, who are homeless in the streets. And I got my propaganda on California presidential primary election, Tuesday, June 7, 2016. At this point, I think I'll vote for Steinberg for mayor. And the other lady who's running, she's too conservative. And I've had it with conservative people. They're like a skip and a stump from being reactionary. And liberals, when you shake them, they often get reactionary. Though I know those political terms do not fully describe a person, I look at the world, knowing what I do. I check out the news about every day, worldwide. And it looks pretty wasted. I still maintain we're a endangered species, so we need to be aware. And I believe to whatever comes down, we got to minimize the collateral damage. I think that peaceful methods of struggle need to be fully exhausted before we can raise the issue of a call to arms. We need to not get freaked out, don't fall for false flags, and don't hold your breath for the common collapse, and don't hold your breath for martial law. And if you think about it, maybe civilization has to collapse in chaos, for it to ever become better. And look at the people. Most don't really care about each other, let alone themselves. And that's a problem. It actually comes from, I know, fear. People are afraid to speak up, afraid to speak out. And after Brother Snowden, my hero, did what he did, Edward Snowden, it got a lot of people paranoid, more than they were. It all started on 9/11, in a way. And from 9/11, then President Bush had his announced a war on terror, and then eventually invaded Iraq. And people got to understand that Al-Qaeda was a CIA invention. People got to understand that ISIS is a CIA invention. And the fascist pigs create all this uproar in the Middle East because they can continue their war. And the war isn't really about, before it used to be like about decades ago, it was about, communism. And we got to take care of them wherever they're at over there so they don't come over here into our great country. And now it's like, it was Al-Qaeda and now it's ISIS. And then most Americans are so damn stupid, like, oh yeah, we got to take care of ISIS, so, they will support whatever the government war wants, whatever war the government wants. And I make a distinction. If the U.S.A. drops a bomb on the place, I don't say, we dropped a bomb. I didn't drop shit. I'm lucky if I drop a good shit. So, distinguish between what the government does and don't mistake it for what you do. And I see all kinds of sick people do that, like, oh yeah, we bombed over here, we did the drones over there. You didn't do shit. Your fascist, screwed up government, military did it. So make that distinction. Don't claim murders that you didn't commit. Stupid. And after 9/11, the American people became really schizophrenic. They became sliced off from comprehended, connected reality. And things are so far gone that I don't see any way how there's going to be any kind of a revolutionary uprising from within the U.S.A. It's going to have to be global. And it's easier said than done. So don't get paranoid. Especially online. So take more time. And the truth is, unless you're making insane, outlandish claims or threatening people, the government doesn't really give a shit what you do. Just pay your taxes, be a good, obedient slave, and scream all you want, because you're not going to do shit. So we got to be realistic. And I'm cynical. Where I question people's motives, like why they support an issue or why they support a candidate. Bernie Sanders' campaign, that's pretty much burnt out, and he still got people psyched out, and they're stupid too. And I really don't see any great revolutionary leader coming out of the U.S.A. And we need to have revolutionaries. We need to have revolutionary leadership to help provide direction, to help provide suggestions for strategy, to help utilize tactics that we can use. The most vanguard party we ever had was the Black Panther Party. And that got screwed up. Don't idolize people. Huey Newton was killed. He was a crackhead. So get real. Don't glamorize shit. Che Guevara was a fucking psychopath. Mao was a control freak. Karl Marx, how many of his kids died from hunger? He was a lazy asshole. He didn't actually fucking work. Siphoned off of Engels. So, know who you support. And seek the truth. Get as many different perspectives on a subject as you can before you go all gung-ho. And I'm not really a socialist. I'm not really a label. I relate to the concept of intercommunalism. Remember the Black Panther Party, they closed down they were attacked by Pastor's Pigs, then they closed down their chapters, then they called them back to Oakland, trying to create a base of operations. That was a good idea. Then they still got screwed up. Bernie Sanders, as much money as he's raised, should have bought some land. Should have created a community in the countryside, or a commune somewhere, and all that money spent on campaigns when it could be spent on people's needs. I'm going to include some links below. If I get around it, because sometimes I'm lazy too, because I figure, who gives a shit anyway? They're fucking stupid anyway. Zombies population, but about the Venus Project. So, it's not that we don't have the intelligent technology to help solve our problems. What we need is the will of the people, the mass will of the people, to give a damn, to wake up, to quit playing stupid, to quit playing zombie, to get serious about life, since you're living in life now, I hope. And just do what we can to, let me see again. I got portion something. Do what we can to help save the world. Nada más.